Have you decided that you want to be successful as a black man in America? If so, watch this video because I'm going to show you why you need mentors and how to find them. Hey, I'm Uzziah, your success consultant, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to thrive as a black man by finding the right mentors. If you're just now finding out about me, it's very important that right now you subscribe because you're not going to find any other channel on YouTube that's dedicated to your professional success as a black man in America. All right, let's get down to business. It's very important for you as a black man to have mentors. And most importantly, it's of the utmost importance for you to have black mentors because nobody else can help you get through the challenges of being a black man trying to succeed better than another black man. And that's not disrespectful to anybody else. This is just keeping it real and common sense. So let's talk about the reasons why you need a mentor. The reason why you need a mentor is because you need to find answers and you can't spend your entire life trying to figure it out. You need to be able to learn all of the things that we've never been taught growing up. Growing up, there were a lot of things that we might have missed out on. I know you might have grown up without a father, and there were a lot of setbacks that we had. We come from a lot of families that didn't get proper schooling, proper education. And as a whole, there are a lot of things that other communities have access to with certain resources that we've never really known about. So what I want you to understand is you cannot do this on your own. There is so much that you need to know as a black man to be competitive in this world that you need to be able to have mentors to help show you how to get there faster. That's the thing that you need to realize. The reason why you need a mentor is because of the fact that you need shortcuts. You need shortcuts to be able to help you get from A to Z as quickly as possible. Because you're not going to get it in school. You're not going to get it by looking at other communities. You're not going to be able to get it on your own. You have to be able to find a mentor who's accomplished what you want to accomplish, who's been where you have been. Let me tell you something. One of the hardest struggles that I've had as a black man, and I'm speaking to you because I know that you can relate, is I have not always had the right people around me to show me how to get things done. Right now, I'm a best-selling author, and I don't come from a long line of authors. I never had somebody that was right next door to me to show me how to write a book, to show me how to be able to put it on Amazon, turn it into a bestseller. I haven't had people around me showing me how to take my finances and create automated streams of income. There's so many of us that have grown up in certain hoods and certain environments. You're just trying to make it. You're trying not to get shot down. You're trying not to be another statistic. So in your environment, you have not had the people to actually show you how to get things accomplished. Now, you might have loved ones and much respect to them. You may have family members and friends and much respect to them. But the truth of the matter, black man, is you cannot do this alone. I know a lot of times we feel like the world is against us and we're out here on our own. We're out here by ourselves. It's us against the world. But you cannot do this on your own. Trust me. Anytime that I have fallen in life or I've had certain setbacks is because I had too much pride to ask for help. I wanted to figure it out on my own. I wanted to learn it on my own. And for some of you brothers, it's going to cost you your life. I don't want that to happen. So I want you to understand the significance of this video. You got to have a mentor to save yourself. You might be extremely talented. You might be extremely gifted, but a gift can only get you so far. Talent can only get you so far. And when you're a black man in America and you got one rejection after another rejection, one closed door after another closed door, you don't have time to play games, man. I need you to be able to take the time to find it within yourself, to find somebody that can show you what you need to get you 10 steps ahead. You can't move slow out here. You got to be 10 steps better than everybody else. You got to be 10 times better than everybody else. And so you need mentors because you have to recreate your environment. Here's one thing I want you to think about. Your network is your net worth. You are the average of the top 5 people you spend your time with. Your income is the average of the top 5 people that you spend most of your time with. So for most of us that grew up in certain backgrounds where you're living check to check, you don't have certain money flowing through like other communities, you're not building wealth, you don't have your own businesses. Black people in America only own 2% of all the businesses in America. The reason why you need mentors is because you need a new network. You need a professional network of people to show you how to get things done. You might think that you know, but unless you've done it on a certain level, you're gonna be your own worst enemy, because what's gotten you to this point is not what's gonna get you to your destination. You have a vision, you have a goal, you have a purpose, and you need somebody else to help get you there. We have to have a community. When you look at every other community, they have mentors, don't they? Warren Buffett, he had a mentor. Bill Gates, he had a mentor. Mark Zuckerberg, he had a mentor. His mentor was Steve Jobs. So my question to you is, who is your mentor? Who is it that's going to be able to change your life and show you, if you want to be an author, how to write a book? Who's going to be the mentor to show you, if you want to start a business, how to start a business without falling flat on your face? Because you might not be able to get funding like somebody else. You might not have a mom and pops that could let you hold 50 and 60,000 like other communities have done to be able to build businesses in America. Right now, you're out on your own, and that's how they take you out. That's how they shoot you down. Because when you don't operate within a community of people that can take you in and protect you, you're always a bullseye in society. So I want you to think about the importance of surrounding yourself with success, surrounding yourself in such a network where everybody is pulling you up. You done been in so many dysfunctional networks where everybody is trying to pull you down and talk about you and take you off your zone. You can't even imagine a world where if you fall, somebody's there to pick you up. If your money gets tight, somebody's able to help build you and fund your vision. But this is possible. Why? Because I'm living. Why? Because I'm trying to be your mentor right now. Why? Because I want to show you what took me from being broke and homeless to becoming a best-selling author, to becoming a real estate investor, to having $100,000 just about paid off in student loan debt. I want to be able to show you all of these things, because if you don't get it here, you might not get it in your community, you might not get it at your job, you might not be able to get it from your mama that you love so much. So you've got to be able to have mentors. Now, what type of mentors do you need to have? I've talked about the importance of it long enough. There's 2 types of mentors that you need to have. And that's the reason why I've created this channel, because I want to see you become as successful as possible. So I'm stepping up for free to help you succeed as a mentor. The first type of mentor that you need is a life mentor. You need to have somebody that you can look at who you want to pattern your life after. Now, do you have to be a copycat of this person? No. Are you going to be a replica of this person? No, because if you try to copy anybody, you're never going to be yourself. You're just going to be a second best version of another man. I want you to be your own best version, but you need a model. Think about Tiger Woods as a black man. Did Tiger Woods not become one of the greatest golfers of all time because he had a model through his father? Did Floyd Mayweather not become one of the best boxers of all time because he had a model through his father? You need a model. Maybe you might not have had a father, or maybe your father isn't like that on a certain level in a professional area. It's all good, because take mentors in other areas. Find yourself a life mentor, someone whose overall life you can look at and say, they do things in their life. I want to pattern myself after them. I want to conduct myself like them. I want a family like them. I want to be able to have a lifestyle like them. It's nothing wrong with admiring another man, King. That's the love. And you got to be able to love your brother enough to learn from him, so that way you can be in the exact same place. You have to surround yourself with people that you can learn something from. The second type of mentor that you need is an industry-specific mentor. So you might have a life mentor, and they're a great representation of what a great life should look like, of what a man should be, on how to order your affairs. You need to not only have a life mentor, you need to be able to have an industry-specific mentor, because when it comes to your craft, you want to be able to find someone who's already 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you're the hardest worker in the room, you're in the wrong damn room, man. Stop feeling yourself so much and take the time to go out and find somebody who can show you how to get better. Because if you're always the best one, how are your skills going to improve? You need somebody that's better, that's further ahead. You need somebody that's able to tell you the areas where you're going off that you don't see. Because at the end of the day, it's all to your benefit. So in order to find these type of mentors, this is how you get them. Number one, you want to be a person of value. There's so many people right now that just want to take, but not give. And it's better to give than to receive, ain't it? So what you want to be able to do is, when you're going on a search for a mentor, maybe you might have somebody that you have in mind to have as a mentor right now. And if that's the case, I want to hear about it after this video is over. But when it comes to you finding this mentor, you got to be a man of value. Don't just walk up to somebody that's successful, that's a black man, and be like, hey, help me out. Because most people that are actually successful, I'm not talking about your uncle in the hood that's just been sitting up pitching a block all week, but he's telling you all of what to do and he ain't never done none of it himself. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about somebody that's actually out there making things happen. Somebody that's out there who's actually noted in their industry, and you're trying to model yourself after their success. This is somebody that is busy making it happen. They don't have a lot of free time. So what you want to do is you want to be a person of value and offer something to them to get their attention. It doesn't have to be money. If you have money, well, then it is what it is. But it could be your time. Maybe it can be your gift. Maybe by you focusing on them and you looking at things that they need in their life, maybe you can just give them something that would help them in their life. You never know. There might be a mentor, maybe he needs help with his kids, and you might be good at that. Maybe it's a mentor that needs help starting up a new project in which that's your area of expertise. You have to be a person of value, because everybody is asking for mentors. Everybody is asking for the secret to success. Everybody wants the formula. So what's going to separate you from everybody else that's trying to get the attention of this one mentor? In order to stand out from the pack, what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to offer them something of value before they give you something back, so that way you've caught their attention. The next thing that I want you to think about is, don't wait for the mentor to show up to start working on your craft. Because a lot of times when you start working on your craft en route to your own success, that's when the mentor appears. They got a saying, it says, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So if you haven't started thing one and you try to go out and find a mentor, the mentor is not going to appear. God's not going to order his steps to come and find you. But when you're working, you're trying to build your craft to the best that you know, right? And even on YouTube, a lot of times there's books that you could read. Even if it's not a physical in-person mentor, there's a lot of ways for you to get a mentorship. But what you have to be able to do is you got to already be en route. You got to already be putting in the work. You got to already be laying the bricks, the best that you can lay it. So that way, when the right person comes and sees how you're putting in work, the mentor will be able to say, no, don't do it like that. Do it like this. But the mentor is not going to stop and give you the tweak on how to move the brick until they see you moving the brick. You got to be already in motion many times in order for the mentorship to be your next point of success. The next thing that I want you to think about, third point, you need to be the type of person that other people want to invest in. I'm going to say that again. You need to be the type of person that somebody else wants to invest in. So I've heard a lot of brothers, and I'm not knocking nobody. I've heard a lot of brothers, and I know you have too. Lots of good ideas, very creative, very forward thinking. But are you the right person to make it happen? Yeah, you might have the next $1 million business, but if you lazy as hell, why would somebody want to invest in you? Why would somebody want to give you the time of day? What you got to think about is this, man. You just can't think about yourself in life. The real key to life is your ability to be able to create relationships. That's how you succeed in business. Business is about relationships. So when you can create a relationship with someone and you're able to impress them by being the right person, they'll look and say, hey, this brother knows how to work hard. This brother knows how to go and try to find the answers if he doesn't have the answers himself. This brother, if he comes into one roadblock, he's going to overcome and jump over the hurdle. There's too many people right now in society where you find yourself at a brick wall, but you're not resourceful enough to go and find a ladder so that way you can climb your way over. You find yourself at a brick wall, but you're not strong enough to find a sledgehammer to knock it down. You don't have the stamina enough to run around the wall. And that's the type of person that you really have to be in order for somebody to invest in you, in yourself. So what I want you to do is, I want you to just think about right now, what type of person do I have to become in order for me to have somebody that's willing to pour themselves into me and be worth the time, be worth the money, be worth the effort, be worth the training. Because it don't come overnight. Somebody's going to have to pour themselves into you. But you got to be the right person because it's a give and take. All right? This is all about the law of attraction. You're going to attract the type of people to you that you are. If you're a negative person, you're going to attract negativity. If you're a hustler, you're going to attract hustlers. So I want you to get those 3 points in your spirit. Last but not least, I want you to understand that there's a lot more videos than this that you and I have to get through in order for you to become successful. I'm on a mission to help make you become successful as possible. I know how they're depicting you in the news. I know what they think about you in other communities, and I want to show you that you're the greatest person on this earth. I want to show you how great you could be if you really put your mind to success. So what I want you to do is I want you to subscribe. Don't wait. Don't let somebody catch you off guard. Don't let a phone call catch you off guard, or a text message, social media, something else. You got to go back to the job. Take 1 minute, take 30 seconds. Click the subscribe button. Sign on this channel so that way you can see all of the videos that I'm going to share with you about how to grow yourself professionally and how I can work with you as your professional mentor. Because there's only a few of us out here, man. Trust me. There's only a few of us out here. You and I both know all of us are not working at a certain level like that. But if we help each other out and if we stick together as brothers, when I give back to you, all I want from you in return is to give back to the next brother. So be your brother's keeper. Subscribe to this channel. Take in the videos. Take notes. See you in the next video.